The readings today is a continuation of God challenging his chosen people in the Old Testament with embracing the life of love completely. That we can't sort of love. That you either love fully or you're going to cause pain. And you'll never reach the fulfillment in your own eyes or even the eyes of those that you're trying to love without being all in. And then in our gospel, Jesus follows it up with the challenge that he's always given us. To give ourselves away completely. Which is what? Going to be so difficult in our human nature, our fallen nature. Today we celebrate Catherine Drexel, who went contrary to culture. The great joy of wealth is not acquiring it, but giving it away. Just as we are to give ourselves away. And that even that act of love is not easy. That she had to create around her a community of like-minded people to help her give away the money. In this North Carolina diocese, she helped with 2 parishes to fund them for our African American schools. She died in 1955 and was made a saint by John Paul II in the year 2000, which for the church is like on the express plan for sainthood. I'm always so happy when we celebrate a saint of our own time and of our own geographic place. She walked in our own grounds and our own places. Being holy and given completely of herself is possible for us. Last night, this theme of not just following the commandments and living a life that's easy, but stepping fully into completely giving ourselves over to God and loving others and searching out ways to lifting and pulling people up from oppression and poverty and sickness and mind, body, spirit, being all in. This theme was evident last night when I was with our high school faith formation team. Marissa, who's our elementary faith formation minister with the little ones, mainly preparing them for First Communion and First Confessions. She spoke last night to the high schoolers. And she's been bringing back some things that she picked up at the Eucharistic Congress last year in Indianapolis with all those young people. It was an amazing thing. And it's, I think, something that Catherine Drexel would really appreciate, because it's truth in advertising, I like to say. And all of us are sometimes troubled about the people we care about and love that don't step in to the practice of the faith. It does. It bothers us. We want to share this great treasure we have with the people we're concerned about and love. And this theme that Marissa again eloquated last night was following Christ, taking the sacraments and the promises of the sacraments is not going to be easy or convenient. She said that about 5 times last night to our high schoolers. And I was refreshed in it, because sometimes I'm guilty of it too. We preach so much about the love and mercy of God for everyone that it's just accept Christ, come to church, and everything's going to be easy, fine. And that's not always the truth about life, is it? And so, especially our young people, they see through and know if what we're saying is completely true. And I like this, just this little now subtlety of letting them know life in the church is blessed. Being in the practice of coming to Mass and being part of the faithful community will make your life more of everything and more fulfilled and joyful. But also, it's not going to be easy, and it won't be convenient. Whatever church or parish that these little ones are going to grow up into, there will be challenges. The parish will ask them to do things they don't want to do. They'll be subjected to goofy priests and pastors. We'll go to communities where we are disappointed sometimes and don't like what's happening. It won't be easy and convenient to maintain a lifelong connection of love to the church. And I equate it to, we're really good when young couples come to us for marriage preparation. We speak about the mercy and love of Christ, to know that God always loves you. But in that instance, when we minister to them when they're now mostly in their 30s when they come for this sacrament of marriage, we're quick to tell them, now your marriage vocation is not going to be easy or convenient. See, it's a common thing, and I want y'all to share it with everybody, because the truth about it is, for our young people, it's good for them to hear the truth. A life of faith, these challenges that Jesus gives us, is not going to be easy or convenient. But keep coming to church anyway. Because something else you can share. Being parents and loving your children is not easy and convenient. Being a good spouse is not easy and convenient. Because here's the big real truth. Love is not easy and convenient. Because it's giving yourself away in sacrificial love. So we can share a little bit of that. Let's not scare the young ones. Say it's all going to be difficult. No, there'll be always great celebrations and warm connections. Hopefully in church there'll be some good old-fashioned spaghetti dinners sometime. But also, let's be honest, with the generation who has a lot of information at their fingertips now to seek out the truth. And say, love is not easy and convenient, but it's the only thing that'll bring you fulfillment and the connection to the eternal God that there is. It's the reason we live. And to persevere in it. And then you'll live the blessed life. Then you'll be connected and you'll know who you are and what this love is about. Thank God it's not easy and convenient. It's more valuable than that. It's not easy to love. We don't want somebody to easily love us. We want them to completely love us. And God, who forgives us over and over, that can't be easy for God. But it happens so that we might always be connected to love. Amen.